You know what? I'm a changed woman. Anybody who lets me wear cool glasses like this, it's got to be a great item, right? Well, these are actually called gifts for the home, but we're taking you in the great outdoors here at HSN. I already told Lou Caputo that I need his help because when it comes to tools, a butter knife is about, you know, the extent of my knowledge.
That's it, huh?
You know, that's it. That, you know, everything else I draw the line. So welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you, as
Pleasure to be here.
always. So what's the deal here? You get all this good stuff, the case, the saw, but who is this for? What is this thing do?
You know what? All right, this is the dual saw. Okay. The dual saw is the last saw you're ever going to need. It will cut virtually anything, and I don't care if you are a handyman, a handy woman, the biggest do-it-yourselfer in the world, or you've never held a saw before in your life. Right. This is a tool for you because it's incredibly powerful to cut through anything, but it's so easy to use. This saw was invented by a fireman, okay?
Oh, wow.
Because he was going to car accidents and he was watching how they were cutting people out of the cars, and there was lots of heat and lots of sparks and all that. So he came up with the concept of using two blades, not one. And the two blades are counter-rotating. So they actually rotate in opposite directions. And I think we got some animation of that. But they actually rotate in opposite directions.
Oh, wow.
So there's less kickback. There's less friction, there's less heat, and it's just much, much easier to use. Now, when you get the dual saw, here's the, there we go. There's that animation. Take a look at this. You can see there's those two blades. They literally sit on top of each other, and they go in opposite directions. And that's why I say you can cut forwards, you can cut backwards, you can do what we call a plunge cut, go straight down. I'm going to do all this. Now, this is the whole kit right here, You're going to get the dual saws you see right here in front of me, You're getting some extras here at HSN that you get no place else. For instance, you're getting a guide ruler down here, so when you're cutting large boards and things like that, they'll always be the same size. You're getting a laser right here, a little laser ruler. So when you're using that, you're going to have perfect straight lines all the time, You're going to get some wax sticks when you cut soft metals like copper. You're getting all of this in a perfect case that was made exactly for this. So you're never going to lose anything in this whole kit. But like I always tell people, the proof is in the pudding.
It is. You know what, Lou? I just have to give him a quick quantity update. We only have 1,300 of these.
That's it?
And this is a this hour only, by the way. So 3 flex for this hour only.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's
you know
all
what?
I'm saying.
Because that's what I'm thinking. I mean, so that flex pay, man, because that wasn't even on my flow sheet when I printed. That makes it what? A little over $33? $33.
That's crazy.
And
That's crazy.
It expires at midnight.
Well, come on down here, because we're going to do some cutting over here. And you know, I want to show people, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut through a variety of surfaces. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to change the blades. Okay? So here's my dual saw right here in my hands. Very powerful, but very easy to do. Let's start with something easy. We're going to start with a little piece of wood right here. Now watch this. I'm going to go right through this piece of wood very easily. Just like that. Very, very simple to do. Yeah, nice even cut on that, but that's nothing. Here's a piece of steel. This is actually a threshold for a doorway. This is a nightmare to cut with just a regular handsaw, but watch this. Just like that, right? See that? Right on through that. Now, when you're doing really nice finish work, maybe redoing your floors or something like that, it's important you get a nice even cut, and it has to be nicely finished on the ends. Watch this. Very simple. Look at that. Nice and clean. You don't see any pieces of wood coming off of that. Very easy to do. Maybe you're doing some trim in the house. Again, another do-it-yourself project. Watch this. Real easy to do with the dual saw. Just like that. Look at that. Nice, even, smooth, never have to go back over. Now, look at this. This is a piece of lattice work. But see how it's delicate? Watch what I'm going to do here, The dual saw can handle big, heavy jobs and nice, light jobs, too. You see how gentle that was? Let me do the other side here. Watch this. Look at that. Very nice, smooth, and easy. Now, maybe you're working on your plumbing, You got copper pipes. You don't have to call a plumber anymore. Watch what I do here. Oh, my gosh. Just like that. You see that? Whoa. Very quick and easy. PVC pipes. Usually you have to buy a special tool that crimps down on PVC. Not when you've got the dual saw. Remember, I haven't changed the blades yet. Look at that. Okay, here's the tough one. We saved the toughest for the last.
Yeah.
This is rebar. You use rebar to make roads. They put it in walls and buildings, okay? This is a big, heavy piece of steel.
You're gonna cut through that?
I'm gonna cut through that. Watch this.
Oh my God, okay.
Here we go.
Whoa!
All right, now I want to show you something. Here's the piece that I just cut off. Look at the end of this, okay?
Whoa.
It is smooth, it is polished right there, and cool to the touch. Now, I'm wearing a glove, granted, but even without the glove on, I could touch the end of that, and it wouldn't be hot to my touch. Isn't that incredible? And this is why, because it's got that counter-rotating blade technology, so those two blades spin in opposite directions. Now, let me show you what you're not going to do.
Yeah.
You're not going to need this anymore, okay? These are my saws from home, and I'm telling you, I have not reached for one of these since I got the dual saw. I don't need them anymore. The dual saw does all the jobs for me. It does it quickly, it does it easily, and it does it safely.
You know, I have to say, when Lou says Christmas gift, I'm thinking, oh my God, this is what I get my brother.
Yes.
Because I never know what to get him. I mean, he's rebuilt his deck. He built his fish house. He does, you know, he does all of his own home remodeling projects. And, you know, boys generally, in my family, they're the ones that are hard to buy for. But they're always doing something. I mean, they're farmers, you know, but it doesn't matter what your walk of life is. You know, whether you're just trying to do home repairs or whether you're trying to do something creative or doing something in the wood shop or you don't know what to get that guy in your life, they will go bananas for this. Oh, yeah. Okay, Lou, what are you doing?
All right, here's what I'm going to do here. Yeah. We're going to drop a little doggy door into this door, okay? Because, you know, I mean, you know, you don't just, you know, destroy things with the dual saw. I mean, you could. But what we're going to do here is we're going to do something constructive. So what I'm going to do is I've already got some lines drawn on this. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this in here. Now, first I'm going to do a plunge cut. I'm going to go straight down.
All right.
All right, we're going to go all the way up to the end, push that through, and we drop the doggy door in just like that. Look at it, it's perfect. And what about this idea? If you've got cats in the house, maybe you just want to take a cabinet. A lot of people are doing this. Put the old litter box inside of a cabinet there, put it right in the door. And you can do that with the dual saw.
That is so smart. And Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Remember? Extended holiday return policy. We have a little over 1,300. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, fewer than 1,300. So last 1,200 and counting. The flex pay is for this hour and this hour only. So for a little over $30, you are off to the races. You are off and rolling. And we will even pay to send it to you so you can see final 5 minutes. All right, Lou, I'm anxious to see what you're going to be doing next.
Now, we have some diamond blades that are available too. So when you pick up your dual saw, you can also buy these diamond blades. These are good for cutting into brick, into stone, into marble, tile, or travertine like I have right here. So what I'm going to do now is we've got a little do-it-yourself project behind me. I'm putting in a backsplash. So I'm going to cut this piece right here. All right, so I've cut my piece of travertine just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little glue on it back here. Give it a little touch of glue just like that. Now watch this, how quickly you can do chores around the house, do-yourself projects. Here's the piece I just cut. We're going to drop that in right there. Fits perfectly.
Oh, look,
put in our light switch. Boom! Look what we just did.
Booyah!
See what I'm talking about?
I know.
That quick, that easy. And the dual saw makes it really, really simple to do all these chores.
Well, and I have to say, too, what's really impressive for me in terms of what Lou is doing, and, you know, I've seen, you know, the projects that my brother does. I mean, no, but it is impressive that he's not having to switch back and forth between different blades. He's not going to have to go to a different saw. And, one saw does it all. Okay, so what do you got here?
This is diamond plate. Okay, listen to this.
Now.
This is steel, okay? They use this to make jockey boxes on trucks. They use it to make steps, all kinds of things. This is the real deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a plunge cut, which means I'm going to cut straight into this, which you cannot do with other saws, and then I'm going to make a little flap on this, okay? Now watch this, because this is some real serious steel right here. Here we go. All right, there's one cut. Now I'm going to do my little flap right here. Look what we just did right there in seconds. Same blade that I've been using for the plastic, for the wood, for everything. And that's what I mean about the dual saw being for everybody out there. You don't have to guess, what saw do I need? What blade do I need? Doesn't matter. With the dual saw, you've got everything you need in your hand. So whether you're the most experienced person in the world, whether you do construction, or you've never held a saw before, this is what you need.
I think, and I love the idea that you're getting everything that you need included as well. So you're getting the dual saw blades, you're getting that laser guide, you're getting the case. It all fits nice and neat and clean. And, you know, you're getting the saw that really does do it all.
It does.
But you're getting it for $33 on your credit card for this hour, actually only for the next 25 minutes or 35 minutes. So when you see that brand new Curtis Stone Today's Special, you are not getting that flex pay. And if you're like me, if the guys in your life are hard to buy for, and not just for the guys, so I have a lot of, actually one of my friends, she's the handyman in her house. Her husband doesn't do anything. She actually rebuilt a closet for herself. So if you're the handy girl in the family too,
absolutely.
I mean, anyone who's getting that job done and wants the right tool to do it, then this is a perfect piece for you.
Yeah, it's really, really easy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a sink in here. Again, I'm going to do a plunge cut, go backwards, forwards, and we're going to just drop this thing right in. This is how your chores are going to get done. This is how you're going to get them done faster. I went backwards. So there's one flap. I'm going to come around the side here, and again, plunge cut, backwards, forwards. Drop that out of there, take our sink, we drop it in just like that. A little bit of plumbing later, and you've got a functioning sink that quickly, that easily.
Isn't that great? And then, by the way, you see that clock on your screen getting ready to expire, only 90 seconds remaining. So remember, flex pay this hour in this show, only basically the last 1,100 now. So giftable, 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 and just like all of our items, extended holiday money rack return policies. So you could get it, they could use it, you could actually do a project.
Well, you know, and here's the thing, Christmas is around the corner, maybe you need to trim a little bit off the bottom of the tree. Perfect for that. Maybe you've got a couch and you're moving, you can't get out of the house. I know people have cut their couches up into sections and pulled them out the door. So you can do all those things. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I've got my torture track over here. Okay. I'm gonna come over here. We only have a couple seconds left. So what I'm gonna do is clear everything out of the way here. All right. And I'm just gonna go straight on down. I'm not gonna stop. Let's see how quickly I can go through all these things without changing the blade. Ready?
Ready for you,
Here
Lou.
we go. And done.
All the way down to the copper. Okay, that's impressive. So basically, the last one thing, it's kind of cathartic.
It really is.
Maybe there's something new to, you know, I kind of like the idea of cutting stuff up.
It's really cool.
It is.
And you get all this stuff.
All right, remember for this hour only, guys, and final 1,000. So grab it for yourself.